Hello everyone, I'm Nika Chung. Welcome back to my channel, Paramount's latest sci-fi action film that debuted on Prime last Friday, The Tomorrow War, directed by Chris McKay, who also directed the 2017 The Lego Batman movie and is also directing the upcoming DC film Nightwing that is currently in development. Starring Chris Pratt, Yvonne Strahovaski, J.K. Simmons, Sam Richardson, and many more. This was originally set for theatrical release by Paramount, but luckily the film's distribution rights were acquired by Amazon due to the pandemic and the theaters were closed, so we got to see this movie in the convenience in our own home. The world is stunned during a soccer game when a group of time travelers arrive from the year 2051 to deliver an urgent message to the world. 30 years into the future, mankind is losing a global war against a deadly alien species. The only hope for survival is for the soldiers and civilians from the present to be transported to the future and join the fight, a war against the aliens that are on the verge of destroying humanity. And among those recruited is a high school teacher with a military background and family man, Dan Forrester, who is determined to save the world for his young daughter in a desperate quest to rewrite the fate of the planet, with the help of a brilliant scientist who happens to be his daughter and as well his estranged father that he barely even talks to or even knows. This movie was fun to watch. It's interesting. I like the story that involves time travel. It was kind of giving me Ancient Aliens meets A Quiet Place, but a little Jurassic World atmosphere in the mix because some of the scenes were on the island and the setting of the lab. Do not underestimate these white spike creature features. They're monsters, they're fanged and terrifying. They do kind of look like the aliens from A Quiet Place, but hella smart like the Indominus Rex that can seriously fight and can run hella fast like the Velociraptors. I'm looking forward to how Grady will handle Jurassic World Dominion. I can't wait to see that film. I like how the film started with a bang in the beginning. As he comes from the sky, he plummets into the pool in a non-scripted, war-torn, futuristic landscape, and he basically keeps that befuddled expression throughout the picture, which nicely reflects the feelings that we feel too about this film. Dan has big dreams of becoming someone, but is going through these trials and tribulations. His daughter believes in him, and I guess when the opportunity was announced, Dan jumped right into that with a purpose, but he doesn't realize what he's really getting into. Within a year, the world's armies have been depleted and global draft has been instituted. Those chosen are sent into the future for a 7-day period. The survivors are then sent back with most of them horrifying stories about what they saw and experienced. Dan's wife is a therapist whom we see working with traumatized survivors of the war. When Dan is called up, she urges him to avoid the draft. She knows the horror that awaits him on the other side of the century. He don't know what he's getting into. And what perfect timing to release the film when we've been seeing sightings up in the sky lately. I'm just saying, y'all. The anticipation of what 2050 will look like is built up nicely, but once Dan gets there, the Tomorrow War becomes a gonzo, breakneck, CGI slaughterfest as he and his untrained, unprepared crew are tossed into the midst of a battle that basically already has been lost. It feels like a rapid-fire virtual video game scenario that I once played at Fan Expo. You have to find a group of these people, retrieve the object, then get this object out of the place before it's too late, and then fire away these many monsters in an amount of time. However though, I love playing video games. I'm quite a gamer myself. I play Mario Kart, by the way. Also, this reminded me of Army of the Dead because the key of survival is to not get eaten.
I walk this far.
Serious relationship between Colin Foster, who we soon learn is in fact Dan's daughter Murray. She's all grown up, she is kicking ass. She has organized a very successful project to reach into the past, and she has sought the youthful spirit of her dad out after all these years to help her with humanity's last stand against the white spikes. And I like when Dan told her, "I'm not leaving." There were some touching moments in the scenes, and I cannot forget about Dan's student. This kid was so intelligent, he was so knowledgeable about volcanoes. He pinpointed exactly where they would be at, and luckily to his experience, they were able to find where the white spikes were, somewhere I believe in the northern part of Russia. Somewhere up there, yeah. Special effects were really cool. I like how they created these white spikes, and they looked pretty scary though. And can you imagine seeing this on IMAX? I had a good time watching this film. However, there's a silly twist to this film, but it works. Not only because the movie has already tenderized us with all the running, exploding, and dying, but also because Strahovaski and Pratt has interesting chemistry. She seems to know too much and he seems to not know much anything at all. I enjoyed their chemistry on screen and they were great in this film. And I cannot forget J.K. Simmons and Chris Pratt together. They were both hilarious. J.K., he's really bulked up for this film. It's great seeing him back on screen again. For some reason, this is also giving me Independence Day with Starship Troopers. What you guys think about the film? Let me know in the comments below. I give this film 3.5 stars. I'm your host, Anika Chung, and I'll see you next time on my next motion picture or trailer review. Love yourself always, and remember, be excellent to each other. Alright guys, see you in the next picture. Cheers!